Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday, happy No King's Day.
Happy no fucking King's Day.
How are we doing? How are we doing? Big shout out to the VIPs in the server, in Patreon, and Ko-Fi. To all of our subscribers currently on Twitch. How we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Day before Father's Day on good old fashioned No King's Day. You know how it is. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hi Draken, how are you? And hit me with a hydrate as soon as you walk in. Well, thank you for the hydrate. I greatly appreciate it. Hi Lynette. How you doing, sweetie? How you feeling?
Hi, Lynette.
I'm having tea. Good choice.
I wish it would rain.
Lynette says, hi Faye.
I see. I exist. We coexist. Sometimes.
Sometimes. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? It keeps turning into hail. Ugh. I'm sorry. Sup, Drago? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Drago.
Oof. Peppermint. Peppermint tea is so good. Not super big hail. I mean, it's still hail in summer. Like, ugh.
I need a giant storm.
I'm sorry you're tired and sore, Drago. I completely understand. God, I wish it would storm. I mean, Draken, your ability to walk into a tree is nigh impressive. Like, it's not like the tree jumped out and bit you.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Do you not remember what happened to our buggy?
I do remember what happened to our
The
buggy.
tree ran out and bit her.
When I'm doing okay, I keep taking the pills and trying to be patient. How's the pain going? Huh?
I can't even explain it to you because you don't like snakes.
Hi, Spook! You're right, I don't like snakes. I'm tired of these mother freaking snakes on this mother freaking plane.
Cthulhu. There's a specific type of snake that gets very dramatic and pretends to either be a cobra, which it is very much not, or it plays dead like a possum.
Of course it does. And of course it does. Cthulhu! Sunshine, sunshine. How you doing, son? And, and, and thank you for resubscribing, Meatbag. I greatly appreciate it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Did y'all hear the voice clip that I did for sub? Ooh, woo! Sunshine, sunshine. I'm doing pretty good. I took Thursday and Friday kind of mentally reset. Because Wednesday being my last day was just kind of hit me harder than I expected, if that makes any sense. So I took Thursday and Friday just to kind of reset, do the thing, you know. Um, I applied for a new position, and I appreciate y'all. Like, I love y'all. Um, so I applied for a new position, which the mods already saw, like the interview feedback. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I being psychologically profiled?
Yes. In the interview and by your wife.
I mean, just because you cackled at the interview process, like the insight feedback, just kind of hurt my brain.
I like when other people tell you things that I tell you because sometimes you don't listen to little old me.
I do listen. It's whether that makes changes is the problem.
There's one single person that I want to just say their name, like stare into the windows of your soul. And I don't even need to
I
say
will
the
send
name
you to Jesus.
Why am I getting sent to Jesus? Fuck.
because
What?
my birthday month.
You said you were about to say a name.
Yep.
You would not invoke. You would not use them against me in such a way. Because
I've really been trying for spankings all day. I've been mouthy all day.
and I would like to remember, turnabout's fair play. Yeah, there's the twitch. The oh shit. As you see, currently Babyface is weighing the is it worth it? That is a calculation in brat math. You've heard of girl math, you've heard of boy math. This is brat math.
Okay, but you wouldn't use
And
the one that would actually make me cry on stream, so we're good. The one that we most recently blocked when we found out about the expectant state of their partner.
new. I meant chef.
What about poor chef?
I would call chef.
No, because chef knows all about her and would be on my side. Because you gotta remember who my meta is. So chef got it from all sides.
Yes. Yes. In the great words of one of my favorite movies, yes, and
Chef's working. Chef got him starting a new job yesterday. You can't call him.
there are voice clips for a reason.
He really likes voice clips.
Yes, he does. I have him on Snap.
Oh,
Say when. In the great words of Doc Holliday, say when. Say when. I'll be your Huckleberry. That's just my game. My fucking Southern twang comes out. Draken, I'm in danger. Babyface is currently calculating. People are literally laughing as they're seeing you calculate if it's worth it. How's it feel? See, just for say, how's it feel? I'm going to get told on. Oh,
Shua peepees. Shua peepees, face. Shua peepees.
yeet! Yeet my entire fucking sanity. Jesus.
I'm so tired.
You're tired.
The people have not seen a sick and crazy Faye.
Wisp, you had sanity?
Not in the 10 years we've been together.
Drac, Draken, you need to sleep. You'll need to sleep. It's that thing that society tells us that we're supposed to have, but yeah, that went out. I signed my name to the US government. Does that sound sane? Survey says, eh. Make that family feud. Eh. So yeah. So since it's Saturday, we have to do our weekend safety brief. Make every single former military go. Ugh. So don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't wind up in prison, and if you do, make sure to establish dominance quickly.
I will send you to Jesus.
I'm about to send you to Jesus because that's your kid.
Oh, thank you for liking the live, Martin. I greatly appreciate it.
What did my mom just say? He was normal growing up? What is that supposed to mean? Yo, mom, you're banned and fired.
What if I already added and subtracted from the population? Lawyer. Find a lawyer. Oh, as in the great words of Palpatine. Do it. Give in to your anger. What does the eldest need or require?
She had a string.
Oh my. I see the ADHD is strong today.
No, what is actually happening is we're loud
Hmm.
and we're having fun without her.
FOMO.
We're having fun without her. And how
How,
very dare,
how very dare. How very dare.
how very dare I not have gone straight to bed like I have been the last 3 nights.
Huh. So daddy's allowed to be loud, but you're not allowed to participate?
Correct.
Hmm.
Because when daddy's allowed alone, daddy's on a meeting.
Uh-huh.
When mama's here, then it's fun.
Ah,
Then there's something to miss out on.
that tracks for the eldest.
Hmm.
I can see where she comes to that conclusion. But yeah, so I hope the VIPs enjoyed the newest merch thing that I added.
Did I see? My tits vibrating.
It's probably the mother.
No, she followed me twice, and I stopped responding to everyone in the family because if I respond to one, I have to respond to one more. Typo. Oh, no. I just read it.
I was about to say, there's no typo.
There's no typo. I read that everyone warned us about, not I've
That
transposed the words.
no, it's I'm the
Everyone is
question.
one of yeah.
I'm the questionable choice that everyone is warned about.
Boop snooters. I share so many snake things with Pepper
I mean,
that I went from castles to snakes.
hmm.
And fish, apparently.
Welcome in, Nicholas. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, but yeah. So, oh, by the way, because
Hey, at least I pretend to be nice to people.
Is that a lace?
nope, that's a Drago.
Oh.
Drago, you are nice. By the way, see, I got my hair cut. Now it's not, all the way down to like halfway down my chest. Or, between my shoulder blades. So I was sitting there, I'm like, I've got hair that is at all different lengths because I demanded Baby Faye to take off like 3 inches last summer, and
And the hair grows fucking weird.
and Baby Faye one cried during it because I literally put in a ponytail. I said, "Take this much off," and she went, "What? Why?" I'm like, "Because I need it more manageable. Do it this way." And she went,
He wouldn't let me do it the right way. He wouldn't let me do it the right way. It was bad. So then when I attacked him with dye, I fixed it because he was stuck.
I made one of my coworkers flinch a few times and scream, "How is that nice?" The way we treat coworkers does not count.
Just like I think that people jump scaring their partners is fucking hilarious on TikTok. But I would never do it in my own home.
That's choosing violence.
For all of us.
Yep, which is why I said that's choosing violence. Even to the kids, that's choosing violence. What cheese pull? Hold on. Rewind. What cheese pull? Hold on. I have to ban someone on YouTube. Do 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 do.
That's interesting. Oh, good.
Oh, good. What?
My Facebook page just got a dick pic.
The living room was almost empty.
Fun. I'm sorry, my love. Do 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 do.
From a man speaking Danish at me.
What?
From a man speaking Danish at me.
Huh. Remove. There we go. Sorry, I had to. Someone was posting, awful things on YouTube, so I had to fix it. I had cheese sticks from Arby's yesterday and was in voice chat eating them.
I see nothing wrong with that.
So how did that make you turn red? Unless they were cylindrical cheese sticks. Ha ha ha. Now I understand. What? I mean, anytime there's cheese in, someone's mouth, there's moaning. Oh my.
I'm very angry
Why are you angry?
because Fuckerberg
Okay.
will not monetize me.
Why?
I don't know, but because they will not do the thing, I cannot respond to the image I just got with a payment request.
What?
When it happens on my personal page,
Uh-huh.
I send a money request. You make me
Oh.
look at it, you send me money. But because I am not monetized on my page, it will not allow me.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Do 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 do.
Can you tell me more about yourself? Here's my genitals. Yeah.
Well, that's annoying. Yeah, so somebody sent Baby Faye a you know what pic. So fun times. Fun times. So looks like we're getting a jackass of the day post. Just say you have two options. Apologize or
Oh no, I'm probably gonna sticker it out and publicly shame him because ew.
are you sharing the pic asking for a friend?
No, there's nothing to look at. I was more disgusted by the thumbnail than I even noticed the rest of the picture.
Ding ding shame. Ding ding shame.
My favorite are the lusty men in my inbox that very clearly handle their lust and then regret having reached out to me. So it's like all this nasty shit and then person unavailable. Wow.
Bro. I mean, some of the things, having seen some of the things Baby Faye gets on her page, I'm like, why are men? Why are men?
Yeah.
Why are men?
Yeah, they're gross.
Draken would like to know if you would like to borrow the microscope.
No, thank you. I'm glad I didn't have my glasses on.
Wisp says, why are men? Lynette, I wonder that all the time. See,
I often ask myself why I'm attracted to them. Like I've stopped asking why they are, because there's no answer. There is not an answer. I,
proof that sexuality.
isn't a fucking choice. Is my attraction to men.
Maybe I should ask, where are men? I mean,
Located and spawned in one of the circles of hell. I can't say which one right now.
at least third.
I think it depends on the man.
Oh, I'm full on fifth. I give in to my lust. I'm full on fifth. Do we have a portal open? Where are good men?
There are at least a handful in the server.
Hi, Glitter. How you doing, sweetie? So, definition of good is a fluctuation when it comes to ethics, because not everyone's ethics match. For me, like, what I consider good is, are you honest? Do you live by your code and live by your oaths? Sometimes you can't always live by the law,
And you aim for growth.
and the law is unjust most of the time. I also go, are you growing?
Stagnation is death.
Hell might be a better alternative to where we are now. Ain't that the damn truth?
I've been to hell. The only thing about hell is there's a really good ice cream store. In case anyone wondering, that hell is a place in Michigan. I almost stole a baby bunny.
The dildo of consequence rarely arrives lubed. Ain't that the truth?
Did you see the ice thing I've shared in my corner?
I stay away from your corner because it gives me nightmares.
Oh, that fish should go in there. I created a new nightmare fuel for Heathen and I and our fear of water. Today, accidentally scrolling TikTok, we discovered the stargazer fish. And if you're already squeamish about the beaches and the oceans, don't look it up. But if you're not, it's terrifying.
Lynette, oof.
It's so creepy. I'm good, really. I should go to bed.
It's like what would happen if an anglerfish and Cthulhu had a baby.
How do you almost steal a baby bunny? Near the ice cream shop in hell, there is also a petting zoo. And at the time the bunnies were spawning, like bunnies
Do.
do, um, and the lady just kept putting bunnies in my hoodie pocket, and I just almost didn't give them all back. I think she was hoping that I would not give them all back. I think I had like 12 at one point.
I mean, that tracks that for you.
Doesn't it?
Now they can see your face.
Oh. It is a fish, yeah.
It is
There a
in
cheese deli in hell. You know, I think there was a little deli, but I was more interested in the ice cream shop.
Draken, that fish is cute.
I was getting ready to move cross country, and I knew I was getting a puppy. I make responsible choices with animals occasionally. I have been the voice of reason with animals in this relationship
Spouse.
recently.
Spouse.
Good news, everyone!
Spouse has a habit of
Spouse doesn't say no. Spouse is an enabler and encourager, and Spouse's dog has cost us more than our cars.
combined.
She's due.
I will send you to Jesus.
I threaten her with that daily.
And there is the wonderful and amazing lace.
It's nice.
Nice. I did not know there was such a thing as WasabiCon, but nice. Awesome, Draken.
Animal lover, the voice of reason. Yeah. It's fine. One day we will not live on a main road that people speed on, and I've seen so many accidents right at our corner, and I will have animals. And he then will
Cry.
will regret me, and that's okay. He's allowed to at that point. He made a fake contract. Several of them.
I mean, you're the one who also made a fake contract.
I did.
Several of them.
I did. I told you about the 4 foot tall chicken that we're getting the youngest, right?
No.
4 foot tall rooster. That's the baby velociraptor that the youngest is getting.
We are not getting no.
We are.
No.
We are. We're getting one rooster.
No.
We are.
No.
We are. And then we're getting a bunch of zombie chickens.
Then y'all enjoy doing that. I will find a on-site job where I can be in the city away from that chaos.
Tisk tisk. You can't live apart from us, you know that. But you have already stated that you will not be involved. I have agreed to your terms, which means you cannot renegotiate them now.
I just said, all I said was I would be working. I did not say that I would be living away. All
That's
I said.
fine. If you're working away, that means I get an office pig.
No.
D.
I had a corn dog that was more like a cheese stick. That sounds delicious. Draken, I gotta go. I have a boyfriend at my bedroom door with arms crossed. Good night, Draken.
Good night, Dragon. It is way too late to turn back now, Lace. It is so late.
10 years.
It is so late. Oh yeah, I officially have tenure now.
It's been a decade. I'm your longest and healthiest relationship, which says a lot.
Yeah.
Can we stop talking about mozzarella sticks? Why? Because they're warm and gooey?
Gooey. I am a slut for cheese pulls. Like, I want loaded potato skins that are no potato and all cheese.
Drago, you need a sheep and a cow and breed horses.
I don't want horses. I don't want horses. And spouse has already agreed that as much as spouse would love to have horses, we are not having horses. Mini cows? Oh yeah. Have you seen the mini Highland cows? Let me tell you. Um, we've been joking for years about how Heathen's gonna be working and he's just gonna see the trailer, the livestock trailer pulling out and start crying because it means that I was on some sort of website and found a rescue animal. And do you know why he can't back out? Because there's only 2 fuck trophies.
Womp womp. Someone is legit trying to break. What?
Lace.
Someone's about to die.
I feel like we should have the Jeopardy music going.
Why's it always Lace? Fuck around to find out.
Because Lace is Canadian meat.
Lace, I could see Lace being like, all right, I hurt, but I've got a baseball bat. Batter up.
I will send you to Jesus.
If Wisp was there, Wisp be like, I have a warhammer.
Did I tell you that my sister sleeps with a knife?
Dead. D-E-D. Dead.
Your oldest younger sister?
She never threatened me with it, but she scared the shit out of her boyfriend one night when he came back to bed too loud.
Aren't you glad that I'm no longer like in the, have knife on nightstand era?
That's exactly where she keeps hers.
Mainly because I can't trust the child.
It's not the child, it's me.
No,
Our children are really good about sharp things.
with the oldest crawling in bed
Oh,
at
that's
2:00 in the morning.
Well, yeah, because you don't have a nightstand. And you'd have to reach over me and get punched in the face because I was. I am not.
A gentle waker.
Neither of our children cuddle with me at night. And that may sound very sad, but I enjoy it. It means that when I do sleep, I sleep.
But there is times that when they are extremely sick and do not
Oh
feel
yeah, I'm
good,
the sick parent.
they will immediately ditch everyone else but Baby Faye.
And Buggy and I are morning cuddlers. You get out of bed and we go.
Faye's a fighter when sleeping. Noted. Yes. I literally, to wake Faye up, I have to tap the bed, then tap foot, then go, love, 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 grab ankle, love. See the look that I'm getting? That's already if I'm grabbing ankle, I need to duck.
I have sleep trauma.
I fully
know.
acknowledge.
I'm telling them. I have sleep trauma.
There's a reason why I don't approach you from the front.
was gonna say, yeah. I napped here today for many hours. He then never even approached the closet because my head was down there. Like,
I sneezed. I sneezed, and she jolted up and nearly threw a pillow at me because I sneezed.
oh, is that why the pillow was on the ground?
Yes,
Oh, I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
you literally sat up, grabbed the pillow, and I went, I sneezed. You went, put pillow on the floor and lay back down. I'm like, this.
I'm sorry.
You nearly got sent to bed for that one. Oh, I'm sorry, Wisp. Oh,
Oh no.
at least there wasn't wasabi in your mouth.
Oh, my ears hurt so bad. Just I can't. Thinking about that is no good.
Oh, like here's the problem. I cannot control the volume of my sneeze. I have fully evolved into the dad sneeze where it, shakes windows no matter where I am in the house.
It's true. And it's not his fault. I actually sneeze not. I have two modes. I either squeak
Or machine gun cannon.
or I'm the loudest person that sneezes in the house. I have knocked myself out sneezing, y'all, because I was trying to get dressed and hit my head on the dresser.
You have thrown yourself back from a standing position, clutched over, threw yourself back onto the floor, sneezing.
Sometimes it's safer to be
Sitting, you tried to do a backflip, standing, and landed on your back.
sitting.
It's like you got hit by a freaking Three Stooges skit with no one else available.
My sinuses don't like Virginia.
Your sinuses don't like anywhere.
I'm allergic to Earth.
So back blast area was clear or not clear? It was clear this time.
Someone you knew.
Oh no. Was it the brother Lace? Because
Brother, mother, X.
my guess is brother. Survey says. Heathen says brother. Babyface?
Friend of stalker.
Ugh. That's not cool at all. I'm sorry.
That's when I would have. Oh, yeah, no.
That's when I would start quoting, Ash from Evil Dead and Army of the Dead. This is my boomstick.
I was gonna say, I have a really pretty new knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
It's bigger than my head.
You're also the person that kept a 12-inch toy in your room and called it the Man Club.
It was not in my room, first of all.
In your car.
It was in my car. And it saved me on several occasions. Because do you know how many menfolk realize a bitch is crazy when they approach her and she starts waving a giant black club, let's call it a club, out the window, screaming, I fucked your mom, I'll fuck you too! They leave. by the way, is the answer. Thank you, bye-bye.
as you have everyone cackling.
I traveled cross country alone. I drove a lot. I did many road trips by myself as a young, early to mid-20s girl.
I just pinned them to the deck, told them, smile, you're on camera, and I'll be filing a report. If you need support, we are here. If you need to vent, we are here.
That.
But yeah, like,
Gotta stop showing my crazy.
they know you're crazy. Half of them are here for your crazy. They enjoy, they're like, one of us, one of us, one of us.
Oh. Oh.
So I emailed the RCMP with the video and see what happens. Let me know if you need anything, Lace. Lynette, hell yeah. Wisp, we love your crazy.
What is it?
Is 9 o'clock. Drago, Jan is chanting one of us. Oof. Wisp, I have a hammer. Wisp, you, in the great words of Thor, want me to put the hammer down? She's super fond of her hammer. Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Do I want cereal or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Oh.
I'm going to put the hammer through someone's head. Kinky. Spook. Lay says crazy is fun. Spook, we love you, baby Faye. Meatbag, I'll bring the chainsaw. Lace, I have a hammer, a few hammers, and a lot of knives. And a cold taco. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Wisp, no kink shaming. Not kink shaming. I was just quoting the I was just quoting Headley Lamar from fucking Blazing Saddles. Kinky.
Every time I say kinky in the mod chat, by the way, that's how I'm saying it, in case you
I figured.
weren't aware.
I figured. We ran a stampede. That's very low. Through the Vatican. Kinky. Speaking of Mel Brooks, Spaceballs 2, The Search of More Money, is coming out in 2027. What was that face? You did the...
No, it's the...
You tired.
Huh?
Hi, paramedic. Yes.
Hello, paramedic.
Which means Rick Moranis, who has not been acting in... Damn it, Lace! I know it was you.
Of course it was. Chaos time was the message that came along with it.
Also, because it doesn't tell me over here, I have to see it over here.
It does. That little gray
No,
bar.
all it says is redeemed, no vaping.
Look at the little gray bar next to it. It attaches their message. See, I Discord or I Twitch mod. Look
High
at me
five.
doing shit.
High five. But yeah, so Rick Moranis is the first time in, God, 20 years, I think, it will be acting as Dark Helmet. I really hope that Lewis Pullman, Bill Pullman's son, is doing the parody as Kylo Ren, as the parody of Kylo Ren. That'll be hilarious because Bill Pullman was Lone Star. It'll be great.
Hey, at least I pretend to be nice to people.
Star Wars?
Yes. Han Solo's emo
Yeah.
bitch boy.
Did I send you the TikTok of the little tiny child dressed as Kylo Ren and all the stormtroopers being like, oh, like, it was really funny.
So as much as I, call Kylo Ren a little bitch boy,
I will send
I
you
will
to
never
Jesus.
say that about Adam Driver. Do you want to know why? Adam Driver, the actor of Kylo Ren.
Yeah, sure.
Adam Driver was a Marine.
Crayon eater. Right?
Combat engineer Marine.
But
Crayon eater make things go boom.
okay. I had a dream about things going boom and me making them go boom last night.
You should never, ever be near high yield explosives. Keyword, high yield explosives.
I don't have small targets right now.
And I worry about those small targets.
You shouldn't. The closest one's in short pump. I think.
We
talked
don't
about this.
we don't have bail money.
We don't.
Crayon tasty. They make chocolate bars in the shape of crayons. In all fairness, I shouldn't be near stabby things, and I give people IVs.
I intentionally got my certification to stab people because I needed an outlet. It was good.
I'm just waiting for you to decide, you know what? I can get paid to be a professional fendom.
I unlocked the key to why I have hidden away my Switch side the other day on the Truth or Dare
Oh,
question, and it was at a moment.
oh,
Because my intro to kink was
a big deal.
yeah. And I was not the little in that scenario.
Who we blowing up?
A very specific electric car charging docks is the starting point.
Lace. I shouldn't be around anything that can be a weapon or power tools or ladders.
That's what Heathen says about me, but I'm about to get up on the roof and clean the gutters because I'm tired of getting drenched. I didn't say being drenched, I said getting drenched.
I mean, in Southern, that's both the same.
Everything can be an effort. Right, okay, a weapon with enough effort, it's true.
I mean, did you know that when I was in the military,
Your face?
fingernail clippers
Hmm.
usually comes with the nail file. This one does not. Did you know that that's the amount of length you need to be a weapon?
You know how easy it is to tear off someone's ear? It does not require that many pounds of force to rip an ear from someone's face.
That tracks. Takes what, 1 pound or a half pound?
It's like 7, I think. Not even. But they teach you to grab and drop, is basically
Tracks.
grab, drop, aim your way to the groin.
So most people would think that the nail file would be here. That's, well, useful. It's quick. Underneath the arm, you make a sucking chest wound. Right between the ribs. We were taught that in the military.
See, here's my problem. We can't go that far. We can't go that far on the internet. I'm already on enough lists.
My name is probably on so many lists that I've got a personal FBI squad going,
That's why,
what is this motherfucker talking about now?
like, between LARP and working with authors and writing my own shit,
Spouse bought me a set of thigh knives. Ooh. I want to see them. Send them to my DMs.
I want to see.
Lynette.
I'm playing solitaire.
I have a dragged grown men out of a bar by the ear to the cops. Nice, Lace. Drago, there are 2 types of people in the world, the quick and the dead. Great quote.
It's my favorite advice I've ever given my little sister when she's doing questionable shit. Just don't be the slowest one in the back.
And if you're about to be the slowest, kick the ankle.
Trip someone. If it's you or your friend, don't be a fucking hero. Sorry, y'all. I know which way I answer on the trolley problem. Like, my code is, well, set.
3 randos or a person that means a lot to me? Sorry, 3 randos.
Yeah.
I won and I'm the fastest one. It's one of the things that I told one of my battle buddies, because there was an entire thing of if you're being chased, what do you do? And I said, I don't have to be faster. I just have to be faster than you.
My favorite Facebook memory is the time I gave my sister that advice when she was moving to Alaska.
Those are pretty, Lynette.
Those are really pretty, but I need to see them on your body. Just saying.
Those are pretty.
I don't know them. I actually don't know.
Why?
Oh, I forgot to charge my headphones.
Yes, you did. You should charge your headphones before you go downstairs.
The problem is, if I don't go downstairs soon,
you're going to end up sleeping on the couch?
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
It's going to rain tonight. That might be nice.
I mean, but that cold air, especially with the storm wind hitting through the AC.
I do love my little
With the rain smell.
Arctic corner. Baby Faye has a dedicated sleep air conditioner.
Yep.
Did I tell you that Chef is allergic to air conditioner?
Who?
Chef?
I did no, but that tracks though. Seeing where it lives. Guess that means you only get to visit in the winter.
from our birthdays
Yeah.
to Bug's birthday. Like, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, when I'm having really bad PTSD nights, because I get kicky and this one kicks back.
I do, yes.
And then I start trying to roll over and accidentally kick spouse, and quite literally spouse punches.
I only fight back when you steal my pillow out of the pillowcase while my head's on it. What the fuck? Who does that?
Me, apparently.
I have had to turn my pillow so that the opening to the pillowcase is on the other side, but then the problem becomes then you yank the pillowcase. And I'm like, I don't. Why? I used to fight when he's like, I feel like I should probably sleep on the couch. I'd be like, oh no, you should come to bed. Now I'm like, see ya. See you in the morning. Bye.
Babyface used to be like, no, you can come to bed.
I can't sleep without you next to me.
Babyface like, I get better sleep without you in bed.
And you're snoring up here, and the TV up here keeps the children in their beds.
It's a win-win for you.
Spouse gets half the bed, and I get half the bed, and we can go like this, and still don't touch each other. I fight harder in the winter because spouse seeks heat. So I have to have the heathen barricade.
Why are you arguing with your mother, Lace?
Why?
Back to why are men? I mean, so I'm hearing is I'm gonna be sleeping out bed.
What, huh?
Spook. So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna be sleeping in my own bed.
If you're coming to visit, I will very graciously give up my spot in bed. You and heathen can cuddle. I'll sleep here. It'll be fine. And I'd like you to know that there are only like 3 people that I would make that offer for. Like,
Spook, how the fuck do you steal a pillow while someone is using it?
I wish I had an answer.
Like you out here telling all my laundry.
Not all of it. We haven't talked about Red Lobster yet.
So I fluctuate weight like nobody's business.
And
Like,
for years, Heathen was very belt resistant.
so we're out to eat. The kids, spouse, baby Faye, and I. We go to Red Lobster. And the youngest is like barely 2 at this point. We're out to eat at Red Lobster. I'm getting the youngest, picking the youngest up, everything, and my pants start falling in Red Lobster. I was mortified.
Spouse and they can't understand me when you're that high pitched. And Spouse and I were no help. No help. So I had just brought the oldest back from the bathroom. Spouse was right behind me, and we both just stopped and laughed so hard we couldn't breathe. No help. He's juggling a toddler and trying to jump his pants back up. Yeah.
Fuck you, Draco. like she wants me to get them into some sort of activity, I would just look at her and go, "You paying for it?" Spook says, "Oh shit, now I'm blushing." I'm sorry, Lace. It's kind of shitty.
Speaking of activities, before I forget,
Uh-huh.
I have to take the children to the science museum.
Okay.
It's dino time.
This week?
Till September.
Okay. Hello. Hello on Facebook. How you doing, Ravina?
Oh, my ice cream is downstairs.
Yes. Do you want me to quick charge your headphones?
It's on the charger.
Okay. Logic doesn't always apply to everyone, apparently. Thank you for liking the live, Ron. I greatly appreciate it. She needs kicked in the vag. Stop. Hammer time. One.
I woke up earlier because the TV stopped playing. I had to put the passcode in
Uh-huh.
on one episode of Castle on
Uh-huh.
the TV. Why?
On this one?
Yeah. I just remembered that happened.
Probably because I had to reinstall Prime on the TV, so that means you probably have to do the setup thing again.
So
The settings.
But it wasn't all the episodes. It was like the third episode that played.
I had to do the are you still watching after 3 episodes
It
of
wasn't Are You Still Watching? It was this show requires parental blah 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 blah. Enter your passcode. It was very strange.
Odd?
The Fae are mad at me again, I think.
I mean, it is that time of season where it's switching roles. And they've been very gripey. Yeah, single parenting sucks. I am so sorry, Lace. That eh,
Mothers.
always have opinions. At least my mother knows to stay out of it.
Yeah. My mother. Actually, my mother has shown so much growth in the last 4 years.
Why do you have to put pants on for dinner? Why?
I don't understand. My pants.
Oh, oh no. Lynette, you and I are in the same boat. So yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
I am doing errands. Cool. Get a phone call. I'm like, okay, answer it, thinking that, hey, it's possibly someone reaching out for an interview. Don't know. So I answer. They're looking, they're like, hey, is this, just says my first and last name. I'm like, well, it depends.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm named after my father, so you could be looking for me, or you could be looking for my father. Which one? And so I actually had to have them read off the last four. I'm like, yeah, that is not me. That is not me. whatsoever. And it was a litigation firm.
God, your father just, every time he comes up, it just makes my skin crawl.
My father is a felon
Yes.
and has 3 guns. Oh, and tried to sell the house that he was living in that dead.
Doesn't belong to him.
Correct.
Your father and my father would be,
Cellmates?
yeah, because they get arrested doing something stupid together. You know what? This will never fail.
So yeah, I had to call my mother going, "Hey, so I just got this call
So
and
he didn't steal your identity again? Did you check your...
I checked
Okay.
everything. But I did find out hold on. There was a new address that popped up
In North Carolina.
in Rocky Mount,
Ah,
which is near,
yeah.
which is why I was like, "Wait a minute."
Okay. Scared me for a moment, but yeah, no.
Sure, Lace.
No.
So yeah, like I had to call my mom because usually when this happens, I have if I get the phone call first, then my mother is not far behind, or if my mother gets the call, then she calls me and say, "Hey, just so you know, your father's up to his old antics." If I had one regret, it's I should have changed my name at 18. Should have. But by the way, do me a favor and click that link, fill it out for me. Just FYI. It helps me. I know I could, but the problem is that means I would have to change my military records. I would have to change, like, I have to change so many fucking things. Like, it's just, like, I would have to change the kids' birth certificates. I would have to change, like, so many things. And then it's just, yeah. He used to get drunk when we lived with him and kick us all out at like 2 a.m. or whatever. So he bought a house and it was my mother's house. And I looked at him and was like, "So when you get drunk and stupid, we can kick you out instead of kicking us out." Jesus. I'm sorry, Lace. Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. No ma no money. No ma no money. No ma no ma no money. Bum ba bum 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 bum. I mean, one, no one should be putting their hands on anyone, like in a parent style situation. Like that's just awful, and I'm sorry. But yeah, like I know that I could change my name and everything. I could. It's just it's more effort than I have the spoons to deal with. So which is why I have y'all call me Heathen. It makes more sense. My battle buddies either call me Battle or call me by my military call sign or my nickname, which they still laugh at because it sounds like a great nickname until you realize why. Hell, you can tell. Nickname was Ghost in the military because I illuminate. I glow at night. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I'm sorry, Spook. I'm sorry, Lace. That's awful. And there's my dickhead.
Don't be an asshole just because I let you in. Don't you judge.
Don't call him a good boy. He'll believe it and be more of a butthead. Do you see my cat?
He's purring. He's gonna bite me in a minute, though.
Yep. That
Well, that spoils him.
it's Bakugo. Don't be a butthead.
He can't help it. Once upon a time.
I was a hoe.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is Bakugo. He lives up to his name.
Yes, he does. Oh, yeah, Baba.
So y'all can hear him purring.
No debate. Hello, Baba.
He's only up here for one thing. Don't you do it. You come at my ear, you know what happens. Now I'm more of a selective hoe. Mood.
Are you happy now?
Him happy?
He's mad I'm not in bed.
He's also met. Oh, are you choking him out?
Yeah. Can't you tell?
I can now. Drago, now I want to know what your nickname in the army was. I have to know. Because, mine sounds cool until you hear the story. So.
Did you share that meme I shared with you? Bakugo, don't. You live up to your fucking name, my dude. Dr. Pepper's not for you. He's mad because I'm not in bed and I'm not eating ice cream.
Really?
Sir.
Knocking my watch off? Dude. Alright, I need to find food. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Love you!
Love loves. Bakugo.
Bakugo. Alright. Nope. You do not get to chew on wires. But yeah, so quite literally, Do you see my dickhead? Go to bed.
Bite my ankle when I go to bed now.
No, he'll probably go out with me when I go out one last time.
Yes, but I was gonna go down as soon as my headphones got change colors.
One last time.
That's exactly the attack is exactly why you got the message last night. Please do not come to bed with your cat still inside. I lost my phone.
Relax, have a drink with me one last time.
Totally.
But yeah, so quite literally,
Hot damn, I have DMs.
you have DMs from on Discord?
Lynette. She catered to my request.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
I'm being very good.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, the military got jokes.
They're good jokes. But they're jokes.
Oh,
Have you told them
oh,
yours?
yes.
Okay.
They
What
know.
I missed. Got it.
They know that my nickname's Ghost because they can see that I'm fucking illuminate.
Here's the problem in our life. Here's the problem in our life. I actually glow brighter than you do in the dark. It's really disconcerting. I've started using lower SPF sunscreen on my legs.
Just to try and tan. I mean, look, you're probably darker than I am at the.
I'm sure I am, yeah.
Yeah, you're darker than I am. My partner is being mean.
Isn't that what partners do? I'm confused.
I get roasted constantly.
Y'all taught me. Don't even start. I used to cry. The first 6 months, y'all would roast me and I'd cry. You'd roast each other and I'd cry.
And now you're like, oh, this is just the love language here? Okay. You come out with fire.
They should not have introduced the all Scorpio to
Roasting as love language?
love by fire.
The red glows real nice off of you. Thank you.
It makes me look like a tomato.
No, you look like a pink Smurf.
Oh, gee, thank you. Should I tell you what I'm going to name the Chinese crested that we're inevitably going to rescue? Do you know what
No,
the Chinese cresteds are?
no.
They're the hairless dogs that only have hair on their ears. So I'm going to name it Cindy Lou.
Wisp, what's a partner? Be nice to yourself, Wisp.
I am not close enough to throw stuffies at your head, but that's what happens in this house. To be honest. Who said that?
Lacey's partner. Can I please tell them what the name of that book was? Because that was great. Oh.
Not me looking up that book.
So Lay sent me the picture of. I'm just going to download the image so I can pull it up on stream real quick.
There's actually lots of studies on it, and it's making it hard for me to find. So, okay, I don't like that.
Thank you for liking the stream. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so y'all are about to get
What?
get a giggle. Media file. New source. Add source. Browse. Download. I'm going to just have to window capture. Damn it. How am I making your head hurt?
Not you. The world. The world makes my head hurt.
I mean, tracks.
I am.
Do.
I am aboard a spaceship now. It's time for Glee.
Ah.
I took my muscle relaxer 45 minutes ago.
Gotcha. So, since it won't let me show, it says, why short people are short-tempered. Is it because their soul is closer to hell?
Is it because...
By BJ Nom Nom.
What?
Why short people are short-tempered? Is it because their soul is closer to hell? By BJ Nom Nom. Oh my, Lynette.
It doesn't exist. It's not a real book.
It's not a real book.
Not that I can find. But my Google Foo is much slow tonight. I'm supposed to listen to love songs in a language I don't speak today.
So,
It's gag stuff.
yeah.
I need to send the ugly siblings one to my siblings.
Well then. But yeah. Glitter left my fucking ass off as 4'11". I'm 6 foot.
5'2". Have you checked your co-star today?
No. It called me out yesterday, so I'm mad at it. I keep sending them videos of send this to someone taller than you and they owe you a taco, etc.
Would you like to see mine and Lynette's for today? Well, yeah, for today. It's accurate. As Lynette was folding sheets earlier, I meant to go to bed an hour ago,
Trex.
and I absolutely canceled plans today.
You absolutely did. You slept.
I bailed.
Let's see. Do.
To me, maturity means using my charm for good instead of my own self-interest.
Okay.
For Lynette, maturity means learning to recognize when they're being taken advantage of.
Would you like to know our challenges for today?
Yeah, and then I'll tell you my acts of service. According to CoStar,
Continuous burnout, delusion and bad habits, confusion over priorities.
I sorted through my confusion over priorities today, and I handled it in the appropriate fashion.
And I am very proud of you.
I was good today.
You were.
My act of service to the world is setting someone up with my favorite ex-fling.
Oh, this is going to be good. Which one?
I think it would depend on who I was setting up.
Are you setting up for success or failure or just fun? Would be the question.
I think it depends on what the person needs. Enemies obviously get set up
For failure.
disaster. I have matchmaker so many situations.
Lace. My don't for co-star is sledgehammer and sharp objects.
My don't is smugness, ego trips, and sugar rushes.
Would you like to hear my don't? Because you're just going to cackle. Just friends. Competition and internalize.
Every single thing.
Uh-huh.
You guys are gonna get a show here for a second. Every single thing
Mm-hmm.
that I could say in response to your
Don'ts.
co-star today, your don'ts,
Mm-hmm.
has been said over and over and over.
For me not to internalize my brain weasels or...
Stop holding everything in.
Mm-hmm.
Stop rejection sensitive dysphoria.
Good job!
I did it! Words are really hard for me, y'all.
It used to be rejection sensitive disaster.
I mean, it's also accurate. When it hits me, that's accurate. Just friends.
What the fuck does that look for? What does that look for? You're more than welcome to call me out on my bullshit.
I mean, I always call you out on your bullshit.
I'm
I know.
in front of a live studio audience.
I know, it's one of my favorite games to play. It's really good. It's great. I love it. They enjoy it. I mean, see, here's my thing. At this particular juncture, I don't have anything to say because the one person that I'd be like, just friends. You and I
can
both.
smell the failure.
You and I both know is not in a position to step out of. Just friends. But, you know, it's also been like that for 3 years.
You know what? I don't like this game anymore.
Like in this particular moment, the last 6 months, I'll give you. I'll give you the last 6 months.
Closer to a year.
I'll give you since the server started. That's still 2 years.
A year and 3 months. But yeah.
I'm saying you've known that person
Oh, yeah.
for 4 years.
Yes.
Have been crushing for 3. I gave you a year off. That's still 2 years. And the reason that I do this is because this is what Spouse did about me.
If you haven't noticed, I'm oblivious to shit.
And he's Capricorn as fuck. Capricorn as fuck. So there are a ton of people in his tribe and his orbit that are genuinely just friends. That doesn't make them any less important than partners. You still go to bat for them. You'd still fuck shit up for the world. But then there are others where clearly there's interest and that interest is mutual.
I don't like this game anymore.
How long did you have access to my Love Ends toy before we officially started dating?
$16 months, 10 days.
So fucking Capricorn, y'all.
I would like to point out you were occupied. You were occupied. And I still asked you word for word. What was it I asked? Because that's one of your favorite stories to tell about how dumb I am.
Which time?
The first time.
You've asked me if I liked you. Like it was so middle school. By the way, if this is middle school, like so I'm just wondering. It felt very, do you like me? Check yes or no. But this message comes. Comes as the operative. Anyway. In between sharing lots of Tumblr posts when Tumblr was OnlyFans.
I was just going to ask which box you checked.
It was the "Are you fucking moron?" Apparently. And if no one knows what that quote was from, it's from Stupid in School by Brian Regan, I think. And if you haven't listened to it, please do, so that when I scream out Meese or Many Much Boxin', you don't think I'm having a fit.
I mean, but I also asked while you were in the middle.
My mouth was occupied.
Drago, it took Jan 6 months to realize I liked her. I even stopped by her shop daily. Us military guys, we we need verbal confirmation.
You were giving me orgasms at least 4 nights a week.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wisp.
Nope.
What?
Surge alert. Things are heating up. Go online now.
Not today, Satan, not today. Looks at someone with busted arm. Which arm have you busted? That's oblivious. I mean, so Babyface loves telling the story. Loves telling the story.
That's always scary.
The
Just go.
how we started dating. What?
Oh, don't forget. Hold on. I just need you to know, as he tells this story, that I was not the only person he asked out in that 24-hour period.
Y'all were plotting.
You threw us in a group chat and named us your wives. Like, what'd you think was gonna happen?
So again, oblivious. I get home from work and I'm sitting there and I'm just zonked the fuck out. And spouse looks at me and goes, I have a question for you. I'm like, okay, sure. When the fuck are you going to ask Baby Faye out? What? Next question. Where are you asking Critter out? I don't think they like me like that. Spouse literally got in my face right here and goes, you're an idiot.
And then we got messages. I just told him he's a fucking idiot. And we went,
He's
it's
an
been
idiot.
years.
He's an idiot, but he's our idiot.
Years.
Years.
Cradle robber.
Excuse you?
I was 22. You forget that, don't you?
Why did you need to go for that punch?
Because it's 10 o'clock and I took my meds 3 hours ago.
Huh. Fair. Time to be bored at work. Also want to see something fun?
Always.
Sure.
Oh, I'm itchy.
People called spouse that, and there's only 9 years between us.
There's not even that between us. It's still hilarious to me. We don't talk about Chef, though. I showed my mother his picture.
Oh?
She was like, yeah, you have a type. You've always had a fucking type. You've always had a fucking type.
One thing about Polly, when you have a type, it's apparent.
Yeah.
Polyamory, when you have a type, it's you have a type.
We played this game when we all moved in together. I pulled up, I don't know, when we all moved in together was the first time I was not solo poly. So my partners never met each other unless they knew each other. Just was the way it was. So I pulled up pictures of all of my partners and exes at one point when we first moved in together and made like a grid chart. If you lined up all my exes like for a criminal lineup, Nope. They'd be getting away with it.
I'm pretty sure myself and Chef are the only ones that you could literally call out to things at this point. Thank you for the follow, Courtney. I greatly appreciate it.
I should say all my male partners. My femme presenting interests are vast. Vast.
Hi, Rora.
Women are pretty.
I have the type emotionally unavailable and unable to commit.
Been there. My first 2 doms. Ooh, he messaged me.
When?
4 days ago. 4 sleeps ago, yeah.
Checking in or?
Exactly that message. Those 2 words.
Hmm.
Mm.
Huh. You gonna respond to it?
I don't know, I'm so conflicted every time. Since I realized they were trying to unicorn hunt me, I have strong feelings.
Well, may I add a viewpoint?
Yes?
I do not know how long they were polyamorous before,
Me. Yeah.
but it is my understanding that they have not pursued a similar type of relationship
Since me.
since that.
Yeah.
So, allowing for growth,
I am.
but is
It's hard for me because I never cleared his nickname. And now it's late and weird. And he never cleared mine. So it's late and weird.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, that that imprint is still there.
I know.
Uh,
Grok. I see your point.
because at one side of it, I completely understand your feelings on it, and you am I saying that you have to respond? No.
Oh no, I know.
Just wanted to make sure that was clear.
I know. And I know that if I wait long enough, he'll just message you to make sure I'm still alive. Because that's what he does.
Yep. And I'll give my normal excuse of,
Well, this time my messenger has been broken for like 4 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been texting Chef.
I've been basically saying that, your your social media is broken because you keep getting Facebook hunted.
What the hell is that? I don't even post anything anymore. Rude. I've considered a cord cut.
I mean, you've already emotionally done it.
Have I though?
Yes. Yes.
At a distance, yes. I'm not sure it would hold up in physical shared space.
I mean, that's fair. Speaking of cord cut, we need to do the one we did for me again. The crazy one has stalked my TikTok.
Birthday month.
The one that shares the birthday with
Yeah.
Bug.
Birthday month.
Yep.
It's because didn't do it for you. Remember, I did it for their partner at the time during the breakup conversation.
Mm.
I can do it for you.
No, I'm probably going to do a thing. So cord cutting is a pagan ritual that is to break bonds. Is
Emotional,
to
mental, spiritual connections between a person and a person and another person, or a person and an object, or a person and a place. It's cutting the ties to whatever you are putting the intention into. Most people do it with 2 candles and a cord wrapped between them or waxed between them. A lot of the times I etch into those candles which one, like what side represents me or whoever I'm cutting, and the other side, whatever. And then you do your thing. You light, and when the cord snaps, cuts.
no, it does not work between you and reality, Wisp.
That would be nice. Yeah, a lot of people do use it mostly for ex-partners. Um, but narcissistic parents, uh, hell, I had very deep emotional and spiritual connections to a specific home that a lot of things happened to me in. Um, and so when I moved out, I did a cord cutting. Can be used for other things too.
Um, and to answer your question, Foxy, um, if there's a Reiki connection to it, thank you for following Jolly. I greatly appreciate it. Um, the best way I can explain it would be a gate release.
I need to learn Reiki.
Would be the best way I can put it. It'd be like doing a gate release at the heart chakra or the crown chakra. Would be the best way I can put it, if that makes any sense.
I like freezer spells too.
When you're literally fridging a
It's really versatile. You can use it to improve your own like cool, so you're not as hot tempered or easy to whatever if you're going into an interview. Um, but you can also put an X on ice,
Yep.
lock them out. So
Uh, so any my recommendation, anytime you're doing a cord cutting, you should be doing a grounding of some type, because you are literally speaking to the universe that I am releasing this tie.
yeah, you have to have
And
somewhere for the energy to go.
and energy work, doing Reiki, is literally telling the universe, "Hey, I'm here, motherfucker."
And if you don't direct it, if you don't ground it, you're getting all that negative shit right back cycling through you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking my box of cereal.
Okay.
And I'm going to bed.
Or I love you.
I love you. Don't quit your daydreams.
Try not to. Mwah. But yeah, like so Reiki itself, like anytime that you're doing any type of grounding spell, cleansing, saging, anything like that, you should be grounding. You should be doing a cleanse in and of itself. Like, and this is coming from someone who learned, I'm like right at the intermediate level, but nothing beyond that.
My favorite time to smudge is during storms.
I mean, that's because you're a storm witch. You draw power from the storm itself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, it's always funny to see, you are not connected to Thor, Zeus, or any of them. Or Poseidon, which is kind of interesting.
I'm not so sure about that.
As of yet, you have not been, but you may be because, you know, the monster side has been roaring.
Yeah.
So
This. Well.
I love storms too, like the rain part. The thunder just fucks with me sometimes.
I was born in thunder snow. That's my favorite. Hey, do me a favor.
Yes.
Check when my package is gonna be here and let me know.
Okay.
I plugged in
And
tabs.
people are saying night night Faye.
No, I already plugged in tabs.
All right. I love you. But yeah, the every single time before I do a spell, I always do a chakra cleanse. And I do reverse order. I start from the crown and work my way down and then ground back up. Because the way I envision, because I'm more earth and fire, I envision being under a waterfall. Because it makes the most sense. And thank you for the follow on Facebook. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, that's one of the things is like quite literally anytime you're doing any type of spell work, energy work, you should be doing a cleanse / grounding. And paramedic hit me with the no vaping. Damn it. Five-minute timer starts. Waiting for the 10-second mark. Now. All right. So 2 hours, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It was rude, wasn't it? but yeah, so quite literally, anytime you're doing,
At least I pretend to be nice to people.
I've had it both ways, doing root to crown and crown to root. Didn't notice any difference, but different results for different folks, I guess. So the reason why I do crown to root is because when grounding, it should be like a battery. Positive, negative, negative, positive. It should be a cycle. So I take from Howwood. I take from like the sun energy because fire. I envision the water and plant myself like a tree and breathe. So in. So I'm taking the air in, it goes throughout, then pulling up to release the negative. So quite literally, I'm cycling between each one of those, which, because of the more Western element viewpoint, so fire, water, earth, air, versus the Eastern side, which is fire, water, metal, wood, air, which is weird as shit to me. That's why. So, hence the waterfall and all of that. Quite literally, everyone's grounding technique